Hey guys, Alec here from Traxxas RCC, giving you a how-to video on how to go from a brush setup to a brushless setup. So the tools you're going to need for your Traxxas model are this wrench right here. It's going to be used to take your tire off. You're also going to need it for your spur. This 2.5 Allen wrench, 2.0 Allen wrench, and a 1.5 Allen wrench. I'm going to go ahead and start off by taking this tire off. Okay, I've got that tire off. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a screw out of here and a screw down in here off the gear cover. And those are 2.0 Allen wrench screws. Okay, once you got that unscrewed, go ahead and pull that off, put that to the side. Then you're going to see right here, this is your Spur Gear and this is your Pinion Gear. Now, to take that off, you're going to want to first get this little wrench right here. You're going to go ahead and take this off. Just going to go ahead and do it. And you're going to want to hold the spur down to get this off. And you might have to hold part of the tire just to get it off, just because it does move. And you can go ahead and do that. Now this part comes off. We can get that with a little nut. This comes off, this little spring. And now you see the spur slides right off. Leave the bearing in there. Put it to the side. And I'm just going to go ahead and take this off, this little part off right here. So the slipper clutch slides off. I'm going to go ahead and take the pinion gear off. On the top, there's a little 1.5 Allen wrench screw. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. From there, you're going to want to go ahead and take your 2.0 Allen wrench, and there's a screw right here and a screw right down there. That's what's holding the engine in, so I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Okay, now that you have those screws out, they look like this. Put those to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and undo these part of the motor from the E to the SC. You can see the motor slides right out. So I'm going to put that to the side. Now we're going to go and pull these wires through so we can move to the ESC. Try and pull one through at a time so you don't stretch anything or rip anything. Now you can see here, there's a screw right here and a screw right here. These are 2.5 Allen wrench screws. This is what's holding in the ESC. So I'm going to go ahead and unscrew those. Okay. Now that's going to come right off. Now these screws in here, for some of your brushless ESCs that you're going to put in here, I'm going to go ahead and do the VXL. You're going to want to keep these two screws that just came off. So from here we're going to go ahead and take our receiver box case off and the part where the wires go through off. These are 2.0 Allen wrench screws. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. I'm going to show you. There's a screw right here for the receiver box. I'm going to go ahead and take that off first. Okay, that comes off. Now there's the little blue thing in here. What this is this seals inside your receiver. It seals it. You don't want to lose this, especially if you're running through water, because this is what makes the receiver box waterproof. This is what pretty much does it. It's your little seal. From here you can go ahead and take this off. There's two screws on this side. They are also 2.0 Allen wrench. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew that. Got that unscrewed. Oops. Put that to the side. Now, your ESC and your receiver, whether it's 27 megahertz or 2.4, whether it's any receiver out there, it's going to be on channel 2. So make sure you take out that one, channel 2. Your servo is what's on channel 1. You can go ahead and leave that in there because you don't need to take that out. Go ahead and pull your little wire through. You can go ahead and you gotta pull under and then over. So from there, you got your ESC out. So I'm going to go put that to the side, the VXL3S. I'm going to go ahead and take these two screws that I had from the beginning that I needed to keep. I'm going to go ahead and screw these back in. These are 2.5 again. Okay, once you get those screws. With the Velineon, since the wire is so long, I do like to run it on the slash under here, under the tray, just like where the servo goes straight under. So you're going to want to go ahead and put this little wire through here. Now it's got to go under this. So we're going to put it like that. From there, it goes like this. Now, for some people, this can be difficult because your receiver sometimes is too far over to the right, so it's really hard to move these little black pieces at the end of the wire in. Move the receiver, since it has double-sided tape under it. I lift it up with a little flathead screwdriver, and I move it to the left more because it just makes it easier to get it into the receiver box. It makes it so much easier because you can damage these ends, you can do anything like that. You want to make sure that it's going to fit. You don't want to cram in there and use your Allen wrenches to push it through. If it's not going to fit, I recommend using some double-sided tape after you lift that thing up and move it more to the left, whether it's 27 megahertz or 2.4, anything. So you can see how easy that was to push it through because I moved my receiver so far over. Now from here, your ESC wire goes into channel 2. Again, don't forget that one. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and just make sure this wire is pushed down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put this part on, front part of the receiver box. Get my 2.0 Allen wrench, go ahead and screw these screws in. Okay, got that part in. I'm going to go ahead and take my receiver box, part which goes over, and I'm going to go ahead and take this blue seal thing, go ahead and put it over the wires, and then you can go ahead and put this right back. 2.4 gigahertz on the top of the receiver box, there's a little hole. That's where the light comes out. So you want to make sure that it lines up with that, so that when you put it on, the light turns on when you turn on your car. Just so that, you know, that's how it's supposed to be. From here, we're going to go ahead and put the motor in. So I like to just push this little hole thing, this little part that sticks out. The pinion gear is going to go on through it first. You can go ahead and pull your wires through one at a time. You can go ahead and connect them. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and use these two screws right here to screw it back in. Right here and right here. There's going to be little holes inside the Velineon motor. We'll go ahead and do that. Okay, once you have these in, what I like to do is I like to tighten them fully first, just to make sure that the motor's in there. And then from there, I like to loosen the top one just a little, and the bottom one a little. You're going to want to move it all the way to the left, just to make sure that your spur's going to fit on there right. So, remember, this part goes in first. Little brake piece. Make sure that's on there. Now your spur gear goes on. Go ahead and do your spur gear before your pinion gear too, just like you take it off before. So spring on. Okay. And after that, you're going to want to go ahead and put this nut on while holding the spur gear. Now what I like to do is I just like to put the wheel on so that the actual shafts aren't spinning by themselves. And then hold this and just get it pretty tight. Just to have it on first. I'm just going to put it on first. Okay. Now from here I'm going to go ahead and put my pinion gear on. In order to take out your 1.5 Allen wrench. Go ahead and put this on. Make sure there's a flat part. That's the part you want the screw to screw into. Like so. You can go ahead and hold your pinion gear. If you need help on how to set your mesh and all that, you can go ahead and view the pinion gear tutorial. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this spur gear all the way. Now the reason that I'm tightening it all the way is because I have to drive truck to set the slipper clutch. So first, what I like to do is tighten it all the way, and then about half a turn, maybe a little more, go ahead and loosen it. Just from there, you can go out and you can make sure your slipper clutch is tuned perfectly. If you need help on how to set your slipper clutch, you can go ahead and view the slipper clutch tutorial if you need any more help with that. And there you go, you should be good. So from here, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and set the mesh. Again, if you guys need help with that, go ahead and view the pinion gear, and that'll help you with setting the mesh. I'm just going to go ahead and set it. Okay, now from there, we're going to go ahead and put your gear cover back on. Now screw this screw up here and screw that screw down there. These are 2.0 Allen wrench screws. So I'm going to screw that in. Now from here I'm going to go ahead and put my tire back on. And there you go. You should be good from there. Just remember to set that slipper clutch now that you've put it on the spur gear. Please go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Thank you very much for watching.